Now, on the sidelines of the Winter Olympics, the United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has met with the Chinese President Xi Jinping and Foreign Minister Wang Yi. The UN chief used the event to push for a visit to the country, including the Xinjiang provinces. The United Nations chief told the leaders that contact between Human Rights High Commissioner Office and the Chinese authorities will allow for a credible visit of the High Commissioner to China. The UN Human Rights Chief Michelle Bachelet has long sought for access to the Xinjiang province. This is to investigate into allegations of abuse that ethnic Uyghur minority Muslims have been subjected to by the Chinese authorities. The United Nations report on human rights in Xinjiang has described the events there as a clear case of China perpetrating a genocide on the Uyghur minority Muslims. The pressure has been mounting on Beijing ahead of the Games, but the world body had said last month that it would not be forthcoming before the Olympics. Xinjiang is a far western region. The locals there, the Uyghur minority Muslims, describe the region as East Turkestan. China has been accused of widespread human rights violations, including forced sterilization of women and forced labor. Campaigners say that at least about 1 million, mostly Muslim minorities, have been incarcerated in what China claims are re-education camps in the Xinjiang province. The American government and the lawmakers in 5 of the Western nations have declared China's treatment of the Uyghur minority Muslims as a clear case of genocide. The issue has also soured relationship between Beijing and the West. It has sparked accusations of genocide from Washington and also has resulted in a US-led diplomatic boycott of the Winter Olympics. Now, China's foreign ministry has repeatedly emphasized Guterres' support of the Games at the daily briefings, but China has so far denied Bachelet a long-sought independent visit into the Xinjiang province. Now, Hong Kong's South China Morning Post has indicated that Beijing had relented and had agreed to a visit to Xinjiang by Bachelet. It had also hinted that in exchange, China has expected her office to hold off publishing the report. The Olympics have been overshadowed by several issues, including that of human rights, COVID-19, and also fears of what is likely to happen to athletes if they were to speak out against any of China's excesses during the Games. While China has repeatedly pressurized its critics to stop politicizing the Games, what is interesting is that it has chosen a young Uyghur minority Muslim athlete as one of the final Olympic torch bearers at the opening ceremony. The move clearly has some political overtones of a message that China wants to send to the rest of the world. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.